Good boy, Artie Pants. And where would you like to be, Artie Pants? Artie Pants, where do you want to be, Artie Pants? So I'm everywhere, Mom. And the Virgo, I just do what I want to do, Mom. And sometimes I want to be by myself. And sometimes I want to be social. Don't talk to me, Mom. Artie Pants, go lay down. Come on, go lay down. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come here. Artie. Good boy. Come on. Lay down. I just don't want to take them out. I'm like taking them out like every hour now because it's starting to get hotter, warmer. So they're drinking more water. So I gotta take them out. But now the new fun thing is I gotta run them down the stairs, around the corner, into the backyard. Just more shit for me to fucking do, man. But hey, I just gotta love them while I got them. Because they're not gonna be around forever. And they entertain me in the downtime of life, which has been the majority of the last 6 years. So it's a small price to pay. Good girl. As Luna comes over and hits that hydration station. It's starting to get hot in here. And it's not even hot. It was like 75 today. So we got another 20 degrees before we get to the highs, what the highs are. And the dogs are already labored. I'll get out the swamp cool, the AC. There's a swamp cooler. It's kind of early to turn it on, I think. It's just, I'm fine. Mom, you're pretty comfortable, aren't you? It's just all the dogs are old, and when people get old and dogs get old, animals get old, you get just more and more sensitive. So hot water feels more hot, cold water feels more cold. And sometimes if you've been so freaking traumatized or they put so much crap inside you that, you know, oftentimes you get these sensitivities you never had when you were younger. You used to be tough as nails. Now you got all these sensitivities. You don't even know what to do with yourself. Being sensitive to all these, every stupid thing. You know? I was trying to... they're comfortable. I got like 3 fans on. And everywhere, so... Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hioka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I just am like all over the place today, really. I'm trying to be where my hands are. And it's just been like kind of all over energetically. And whatever. More of the same, you know, just the life of an energetic sensitive, you know, just more shit to get over. More shit that I get. You know what it is? It's just like, it's constantly just trying to tell myself that shitty situations aren't as shitty as they actually are. That's what the majority of my life is. And then finding the gratitude and the silver linings in just stupid situations. Oh, Benny, stop it. You sniveler. I can't stand the sniveling. I got 2 of them that just whine. Just whine like little babies. Just go lie down. Now he wants water. Come on over. Fill it up so we can go out and empty in 20 minutes. It'll be great. Go ahead. Good boy. I want you to drink water. I do. Good boy. I'm going to put some more in there for you. I will never discourage an animal from drinking water, or a person. Hydrating is very important. Huh, Benny? It's your cooling system, just like a car, huh? They reversed engineered dogs, and then you got radiators. Alright. So, some of the things that have been going on here in old Marjo's world. I got a call. Stop! I will not allow that right now. So I got a call today from Santa Fe. And those I usually answer, and from Albuquerque. And it was a good thing I did, because it was the DMV. Which is so funny, because when I started this whole thing, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however long it's been, I put my phone number on where the piece of paper with the copy of my driver's license, and said, if there's any problems, please call me so we can sort it out, so we don't have to do this back and forth thing with the fucking mail. I swear, they don't want me in charge. If I was in charge, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd be like, dude, if your car runs, registration, you don't got to pay it no more. It's all stupid. It's just, and all those people would have to lose their job and then have to find some practical skills, because there's nothing related to the motor vehicle department that is practical by any means. It's just another one of those revenue generators for people that just, if you can do what you're told, we're going to put you in a chair and see how inconvenienced hard we can make it for people. So the guy called today was pretty cool. Blake. I kept calling him Brent. I said, you must be a Brent in a past life, because I keep picking up a Brent from you. Anyway, I said, are you? He's taught, and he called about my military DD-214. He said, I need page 5. I said, page 5. It's the DD-214. It's one page. Well, actually, it's not. I said, are you military? He said, my husband is. I said, when was his military experience? Because mine was 20 years ago. So when was his? And do you think things are just like they were 20 years ago? Do you think there's any continuity? Because there's no continuity between you and the other people that are sitting adjacent to you in your office. Because I'm getting a phone call when I asked for a phone call 2 weeks ago. I did not erupt on this young man. But these are the things that, Good boy, Benny. Good boy. So, I said, isn't it funny? Because just 2 years ago, I went through all of this, only I got to go into the DMV department. Here, you don't get to. It's only for certain situations. It's whoever feels like it, and when they're in charge, and they don't even have the paperwork in the lobbies that they should. It's just a slack operation, man. I walked in the last time when I started all this to get my military plate form in the lobby. They didn't have it. So it was a big old ordeal. Just because people don't do their job. See, because what happened was the last few years is people figured out they could get paid a lot to do fucking nothing. So they're just going to continue to try in that trajectory for the rest of their life, because they don't have any kind of self-respect. They don't have any kind of work ethic. They don't have any integrity. They don't have any, that desire to contribute to society. They don't got none of that. The world just revolves around them. They just go around chasing sensations, eating whatever they want, fucking whatever they want, drinking whatever they want, doing whatever they want, till they get so big and fat that they get heart attacks and die. And everybody talks about how wonderful they are. And that's America. In the shell of a nut these days. Freaking assholes are commended. Good people are shit on. There's a new drug in New Mexico. It's killing people. There's 3 overdoses in less than 24 hours from this new drug, Trank or some bullshit. See, if you teach people how to process their emotions in positive and healthy ways, then they don't turn to all that other shit. But you got a bunch of ill-equipped people going around fucking having a bunch of kids, and then they don't care about the kids. They don't know about how to raise them proper, how to, feed their spirit, their mind, and their body. Teach them discipline, physical fitness, all the things that people are supposed. They don't. They just put fucking little Air Jordans on them and fucking, talk about how big they are in the fucking, congratulations, your kid's fucking ginormous in the 1 millionth percentile, so are you. He's fast on track to be another fucking dumb, fat, and lazy American. Speaking of, I'm done with the park. I'm gonna find other places. People want to come to Taos and hang out and run into a Heyoka. It ain't gonna be at that fucking park no more. I get out. It's Wednesday, so I like to go say hi to the people that bring soup on Wednesdays. They bring people, the transients, that just come and hang out in the park, and people that, I guess nothing better to do. They don't go to work, nothing. They just go to the park, frickin' whatever. And I get out of my car, and the first thing I see is a woman, I don't know, in her 40s, early 40s, 30, old enough to fucking know better, right? Has her little kid, has her little girl, probably 2, 3 years old, potty training. There's a bathroom right there. Take the kid with the porta potty to the bathroom. No, the kid's fucking doesn't have no pants on, just freaking just shitting right there in the park. Like, I don't gotta fucking deal with enough of the nasty smells in the park from the grown-up shitting and pissing everywhere. Then now, oh, little baby can't do no wrong. It's the parents. It's the parents, man. The parents don't provide structure and guidance to the little people who are just little parrots, man. Kids are just, I remember shit from when I was 2 years old. Other people do too. They just act like, daddy didn't touch them that way because it makes things awkward. It would just act like that stuff doesn't happen because it makes Christmas weird if anybody were to ever address that shit. But more people have that shit that's happened to them, and I think it's weird that everybody goes around acting like dad's a fucking really swell guy. I don't talk people up just because I'm related to them. And I look around the people that do. And then the guy, the dad, he's probably 6'4". I don't give a fuck. You want to roll around the ground because you're a scumbag? You let your kid shit in the parking lot? So what? The kid's gonna learn it doesn't. It's in the. Everybody's worried about everybody being so fluid. Take the kid to the bathroom, man. I said, I guess I should. That's what I told the dad. I said, I guess I should just be grateful that you're not shitting in the parking lot too. That you're walking to the bathroom, huh? He's like, fuck off. I'm like, fuck off. Fuck you. California plates. I see. What? Because what? You're trying to bring Rome here? Because California's a shithole? No. So I called today's talk Hot Dog because I really appreciate synchronicities in life. Synchronicities are. Carl Gustav Jung talks about synchronicities a lot. I have a little bit different perspective on them, but they're little eggs that God gives us, little golden eggs, little nuggets, little agreements maybe that we might have with our life from a past life, written on a piece of parchment paper someplace in regard to our Akashic record, saying, life might really be hard and it might be shitty sometimes and it might really suck, but these little cool things are gonna happen from time to time. And so, my birthday was a couple days ago, and I don't know, it started out okay, and I just kind of ran out of steam, and it's just, it kind of turns into it's just another day, and blah, 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 all that stuff, And I had one hot dog left, and because I was going to go into town, I was going to order takeout at a fancy restaurant, just really treat myself, right, So I can be just like everybody else that, just really treats himself, because, I do treat us to a really nice meal, probably twice a week, or not twice a week, not even twice a month. I misspoke. So I understand the significance and importance of a good meal and not having to cook it yourself, make it yourself. And so I was like, I'm good with just a hot dog. So I had a hot dog for my birthday dinner, right? I followed it up with the really rad piece of red velvet cheesecake. I'm not that picky about stuff. And then I went to then that was Sunday, and then Monday I went to the post office, and my dear sweet friend Christy sent me this this birthday card, and it's just so cute. And it says hot dog. Have a positively perfect birthday. And there's a little Tucker. We got Audie pants. Got a cute little note in there. I'm not gonna read that, but that is a good saying though. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read. Um, Thessalonians 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Is that, I'm confused. Is that the actual saying or is that the actual verse? But we ought always to thank God for you, brothers and sisters loved by the Lord, because God chose you as first fruits to be saved through the sanctifying work of the Spirit and through the belief in the truth. I thought that was really cool. Very sweet. So synchronicity. Had a hot dog for dinner next, and see the thing of it is I wasn't planning on having a hot dog at dinner, and then she sent this before I had dinner, and then the next day. So I love stuff like that. It lets me know that I am on the path that I am supposed to be on. If I just try not to freaking blow my whole life up because I get impatient and frustrated, and then want things to go my way, and then that's when God's all whose will again there, Marjo? Okay, yeah, all right, I will yield. A lot of people can't yield, man. I'm seeing everybody. I see so many. Oh, I don't know if I finished the DMV story. I didn't finish the DMV story. So the guy called, said you owe 32, or like I sent him a check for 17 for the plates, and then the lady said that I owed like it would be like $210 was the calculator guesstimate for registration. And then so I rounded it up to 220, and then the guy said I owed it another 32. But I can just go to the portal. I said, "All right, here we go." So I'm on the phone with them. I'm at the portal. I'm going through everything. I said, "I'm tech support, man. I know how this works." A lot of times, like I'm on a Mac. I go to the portal. It don't look the same thing. Are you on a Mac? Are you on an internal intranet? Your view inside your company is not the same that the end user experiences all the time. And they're trying to help people navigate through. A lot of times people are trying to do this shit on the phone. Scope is limited. I mean, it's just they want people more reliant on technology, and the technology isn't there. The capability isn't there. People are talking about, this new technology, all this AI. This shit's been around for 20, 30 years, dude. It's just the freaking pretentious limp dicks that freaking use it all themselves and don't want to release it to the public until they figure out how they can monopolize that shit too. But monopolies don't exist. But yeah, they do. So, went off on a tangent on my train of thought, derailed. Oh, so I get on the portal and I'm navigating through, and I'm like, okay, I'm here, and then I put in my VIN number, do everything, and just like I always do everything. I cross all my T's, dot all my I's, do everything up, and what do you know? It doesn't work. He's like, oh, well, I guess it might have to wait for the system to update. Okay, is it going to happen today? Is it going to happen tomorrow? I mean, when is it going to recognize this? And he's like, all you have to do it. So what I ended up having to do, he's like, here's the 800 number. Call the customer service number. I can't have you pay me here. I don't have what they have. I said, it's just so another office gets freaking, their dumb employees can get paid. Because they could really, it could work. They just won't because they want to employ the dummies. Gotta make sure your cousins have jobs in New Mexico. That's how it is. So fucking stupid, man. And they still can't do shit, dude. I got there's a, okay, stop. Oh, hey, you don't be barky. I'm the barky one. Benny moved his head, and Luna has had like she was traumatized when long before I ever got her. So when somebody like moves around her, she like it caused problems. I got bit a lot when I first got her, and she had like a broken tooth, so it would tear into my skin. Gnarly. Yeah, gnarly shit. Yeah, you're a good boy. So, I had to call I had to call another office, the customer service, give them my card number, and then while I was on the phone, she sent a confirmation email to Blake, so Blake could see that I paid it, and then he could release my new plates so they could come to me. It's an hour drive, but it'll take 7 to 10 business days. Hopefully, it'll be here by Friday because it's a 2-hour or it's a 45-minute hour drive from here to Santa Fe. And so it's like somebody puts somebody puts this is what I do all the time, man. All the time I'm always thinking about like why does things shit take so long. Here is her plate. I'm gonna put it in the mail. Mailman comes at 4:30, puts it in his car, picks it up, goes back, puts it in the bin that says takes it to Rancho de Taos, New Mexico. It shouldn't take, you know what I mean? It's all that stuff. It's all of it. And then it's like, so okay, so now I know they're coming, so I'll go ahead and drive around. And I won't, so if I get pulled over, I'll be like, it's your wonderful, efficient motor vehicle department system. You know, if you want to ticket me, they're coming. You know, they're going to be post-dated April 12th, so if you want to waste your fucking time, you fat pig, and mine too, go ahead. It's all to feed that system, but I got practical skills and more important things to do. You're just impeding progress, so by definition of the word, you're retarded, ossifer. High school graduate. With the $80,000 trucks. I drove past the police department today and they had freaking 3 trucks right out there, freaking $90,000 package, just top of the line, you know, and how many of those people can't even run a fucking mile? They're not going to show up for me in any kind of emergency. I'm going to be the one fucking showing up for them, probably, you know? Are you having a medical event, ossifer? Are you having a myocardial infarction right now? Don't worry, I know what to do. I don't have so much faith in them. It's gonna get nuttier, dude. People are not even realizing how freaking nutty it is going to be in the world. Just from people in manic-y states not being able to contain their shit, not freaking, you know, thinking of playing the tape through and just, you know, just maybe don't say that one thing that you want to say, you know. I've been doing it all day long. Maybe don't say that. Okay, don't say that, you know. And then I'm finding out that the place that I live, it's like the thing. Because ain't nothing is 100%, man. The world is trying, people of this planet are trying to make their worlds that everything is 100% comfortable and they're happy all the time. And that makes people sour really fast when they always get their way. That's why I call spoiled rotten. Right? Leave him alone, Ma. Does he need his pillow? So all these people going around trying to make things however they want, 100%. Come on, Benny. Go. Go lie down. No. You spoil these dogs and now they're getting freaking goofy. So, on top of lack of discipline, you know, and everybody wants to be everybody's buddy. But they don't want to hear how, hey, you know what? The things that you're doing, that's not what good people do. Stop doing that. Everybody just keeps their mouth closed and just go, oh, that's just so-and-so being so-and-so. Let's just condone them doing that. And it's just like, no, dude, there's too many people running around acting like a bunch of scumbags. So, what was it yesterday? There was a story I was going to tell yesterday to support that. Oh! I was talking about earlier today. Shifting gears again. Alright. So, the last couple days, what I've heard was around where I live, because there's a pond right there, is that the mosquitoes are really bad. And I'm like, oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Because it's just like, every place, there's just something that, like, this place marks all the boxes on all the things that I asked for, on my wish list of a place for me and Mom. And then the one thing that is like sucks around here are the mosquitoes. And I'm like, take it one day at a time, Marge. Take it one day at a time. Because mosquitoes, to me... How's that? Is that on him and not you? You want it on you? Okay. He's got a little heart murmur, so I'm trying not to let him stress too much. So I got it blowing right on Tucker now. He's not pouting anymore. He was breathing pretty good there. So what was I talking about? I forgot my lip balm. Where's my lip balm? And so I'm like trying to stay in this, just be where my hands are, not freak out, because me and mosquitoes, it's a thing. I can't hang with mosquitoes. Like, it could be a deal breaker. Like, I don't know if I can. I don't know. We're just throwing out potentials there. We'll see how things go. But like, what the neighbor kid said is, or guy, he's like, I guess he's 40, but everybody's a kid to me. Is that he was told me a story today about his aunties that were in that came over and was like, "Hey nephew, do you want some food?" And he opened the door, and they asked him if he wanted, and they were just like swarmed with mosquitoes. And I that none of that sounds good. And I hate doing the freaking bug spray stuff because of the dogs. That shit's freaking poison. And so I don't like, so that'll be interesting. Now do I got to get them all 4 dogs on heart guard now too? Because they carry freaking heartworms. And that's a terrible fate that no dog should ever have to go through. Oh my goodness, man. Lordy Lord. I need a fucking vacation, dude. I haven't had a day off in... Six years where I haven't been able to like take off and just be me. Where I could go do stuff in increments or 2 to 3 hours or less. There's not that much fun to be had in increments of 2 to 3 hours or less. So I am long overdue, And how many people are like me out there that freaking takes care of somebody and they don't got nobody to help them out? But yet, how many organizations, offices, non-profits, they all exist. They're all for profit. It's all horseshit. Are people seeing that yet? All the world is a stage. So it's just another season of cutting things away that no longer serve me. So that's just what I'm doing more of. It was kind of a funny thing today. It was like, Because I don't know, the way I look at things, man, if I get to do what I want to do in life, yay. And if not, oh well, it's just not supposed to be, right? And we've been dealing with like the whole hot water pressure thing, and they've been working on it, and then nobody is near you. The cat just walked by, and they changed out the hot water heater, and like yesterday the landlord was like, how's the hot water pressure? I'm like, it's great, it's rad, it's 3 times better than it was. And then this morning, Stanley, what are you tripping on? Okay, is there a cat out there? And then this morning I go in and I take a shower and there's like no pressure, and nothing came out of the shower, and I was just like, I just want to take a shower and leave. And so I just got dressed and left, and then I got all dressed, and then I hit the water and it was back on. So it was I'm just like, I can't even fucking, like, who gets to live their life and do whatever they want and everything works out all the, how many, I see people, I swear, man, they make their lives look like everything is just perfect and wonderful, and I'm just like, how? Anyway, all in all, life is pretty good. Come on, Benny, you want over here now? Come on, he's been wanting up here. Come on. He's been wanting up here, huh, buddy? You a good dog? You want to say hi to people? Benno? Where are you going? I'm not taking you out again. Come up here. Go lie down, because, no. Go. Alright, I think I'm done anyway. See, this is why I do these talks, because I get all this stuff out of my head, out of my energy, off, just, get all my yah-yahs out. My lifting my little dumbbells help too. I went to Big 5 today, guys, trying to find shoes, and man, they don't got nothing around here. Fucking, maybe I should go to the freaking little town square where they have the pretentious freaking people go and freaking spend an obnoxious amount of money on freaking regular people things like shoes. Maybe they got some like decent like hiking shoes or something, because I can't wear socks no more. It's too hot. I'm a hothead, so now I got to do stuff to freaking maintain my temperature so that I don't go running my mouth off and hurt somebody's feelings. Because freaking we're getting to the place that people don't shoot people because they feel like their life is threatened anymore, and that's the only reason why you can shoot someone is like you think your life is in imminent danger and you think this person is going to kill you. No, you got all these dipshits with their fucking Second Amendment right. I get a right to have a gun, so everybody gets a gun, and you got all these mental midgets running around with guns, and then they freaking shoot people. And then wonder how'd that happen? Because you don't put your freaking oh well. The story will continue, and now I gotta take dogs out because it's been 20 minutes.